dance floor.
Come on.
Hey guys, it's Shock here, and I bring you a battle against WombatProphet from the T-Fire League. I hadn't seen Wombat in a while. I was like, hey, let's do a standard battle. And as you can see, I brought in a doubles team, and I brought in Durant instead of Tracheon, but I was like, whatever, let's run with it, because my Wi-Fi was being kind of shaky at the moment. So, anyways, the song choice is In Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth by Coheed and Cambria. So we're both going to go up with our Stealth Rocks. I'm like, well, I can't paralyze him, and, well, one of my moves is ineffective, and Psychic can't really do anything, so I'm going to switch on to Infidel V5. I should have stayed in Psychic because, boom, he roars, and I'm just like, facepalm, because when I bring my Togekiss in next, it's going to have half its health gone, so I'm going to be either forced to roost up right away, or whatnot, and so I go for the Psychic, and he goes for the Heavy Slam, and I'm like, oh, taking it like a boss. Anyways, that was Infidel V5. It's been a really long time since I've used it. So anyways, I'm going to go for another Psychic, and now he roars me out. I'm like, please don't bring in my Togekiss, please don't bring in my Togekiss. It brings in my Dragon, and I'm just like, you know what? Let's run with it. Me, I should have went for the Earth Power on the next turn, but instead, I'm going to play predictable right there and go for the Flamethrower. Had I gone for the Earth Power, I could have put myself in a better situation. However, despite the fact it did a little more than I thought it would, but I was just like, well, you know what, I got the Charge Beam. Perfect opportunity to try to get the boost up. So I do go for the Charge Beam, and it does a decent bit, and I get that special attack boost, and I'm all like, oh yeah! But he gets a Toxic off, and I was like, crap. This sucks, because if it's one of those knockoff tentacles, Dragon is crippled. Dragon is crippled dragon. So I go for the Earth Power, and I'm like, I'm praying to God the boost was enough. And it was almost enough. And he does have the knockoff, and I'm like, oh, joy. Dragon now has a big expiration clock on it. So now he's going to switch out, I guess he's predicting the Earth Power, and he goes on to his Agent, and I predict that with the Dragon Pulse. And that is going to take out his Crobat, and I'm just like, yeah, epic prediction. But I'm taking massive amounts from damage from Toxic, and he goes into Heracross, his signature Pokemon, and I was just like, you know, I want to stay in to see what he does. I could have switched out into Uxie there, knowing he's definitely running a Choice Scarper, so I do go out into my Chandelier now. They're taking Stealth Rock damage. I do force the switch, and he does go out into his Salamence, Baby Girl, and I predict that, and I go for the Shadow Ball, and I'm just like, please! I think I'm going to go for the obvious Fire Blast, and it does almost a lot, and he misses with that Hydro Pump, and I'm just like, big eyes, holy Jesus, did that just happen? Yes, it did. Oh my God. Couldn't believe that. Took him out. I'm sorry, guys, I got a little excited at that point in the battle. I was just like, crap, I can't believe that. So I got into my Durant, and he goes for the Substitute, after I pull back my Chandelier, because I wasn't sure if I was going to be faster or not. And he goes for the Flamethrower, and I'm like, dot, dot, dot. Oh my God, it's the Zoroark! Pound! And I just had to lose my Durant. Might have been Terrakion, I don't know. So I go on to Blast it now. And I'm just like, you know what? I know I can take a Dark Pulse. I'm going to go into Blast it. Hope he lives, and he lives. And I go for the Thunderbolt just for the sole purpose of breaking us up, knowing I am going to lose Uxie on the next turn. I shrug, knowing because I know if he tries to set up another substitute, it is going to get broken. So he does go for the Dark Pulse, and he finishes my Blasted off. At this point, I'm just like, oh, this really sucks. I can't really do anything to him. So now I go into my Noise, and I'm like, wait a minute, my Scarfer, give me the special attack boost. Come on. Yes, I do. I'm just like, booyah, just try attack, smack down. And I take out his Ganon. I'm like, well, Zoroark's out of the way. However, there's Steelix. Oh my God, this thing trolled me. Just trolls me at the end. So I got on to Infidel V5, losing half my health, and he doesn't go for the word, he goes for the Heavy Slam. I'm like, oh, sweet Jesus, that did a lot. You know, at this point, he is going to switch, because it is one of my Infidel sets, and you don't know what it's going to carry most of the time. So I go for the Reflect, and I'm like, I gotta set that up. If I had Air Slashed right there, I could have actually won this battle, potentially. I might have won. And because his Beautiful probably would have died to the Stab Air Slash. However, I don't. I go for the Reflect. He Toxics me, and now I Roost. But now I have a big time clock stamped on my Infidel V5 because I'm poisoned. So I'm just like, well, Jesus, this is going to be, I have to time it just right. He goes for the knockoff. I'm like, well, you know what? I still have the Roost. I am going to go for the air slash, and it almost KO'd. He lived like a sliver of HP. I'm like, are you kidding me? That had to be 1 HP. So he goes for the surf, and obviously I can tank that because this is a wall like Togekiss. It's my physical version of Infidel version 3, which was a special wall. Togekiss has natural special defense block anyways. So he goes for the rapid spin, and I'm like, crap. And I go for the nasty plot because I was like, you know, I might as well try setting up now. And I believe my reflect runs up, yes, right now. So I could have air slashed, but I went for the reflect because I was thinking, I should have went for the roost there, and then I could have went for the reflect, which is what I should have done, but instead, you know, I lose Infidel V5. And now I go out into Chandelier, and I'm like, please be slower, and it is. And I go for the energy ball, derping right here because I forgot I had hidden power ground. So I caused myself to lose Chandelier just now. I'm like, oh my god. You know, and at this point, I think I am down to, yes, this is my last Pokemon. This is, you know, I don't know if I can pull off some sort of hacks at the end, I could win this. So I go for the Tri-Attack, obviously, and that is going to take out his beautiful at that low HP. So now it's just Heracross and Brock, and Brock is now going to troll me to death. Because I'm like, freeze hacks! I get freeze hacks, I can do this. Nothing. Heavy slams. And the only reason I take little damage, the only reason I'm going to live these is because of Reflect. Otherwise, he would have killed me on this turn. So I go for another Tri-Attack. I'm like, come on, freeze. Nothing. Did a little bit more. I'm like, okay. I'm going to die on the next turn unless I can get some sort of freeze. And Reflect does, you know, wear off now. And I go for the next Tri-Attack, and I don't get anything. It almost takes him out. So, and he finishes me off with a heavy slam. So, good game, WombatProphet. Guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe. I know this was a really interesting narration with an interesting song choice. I hope you guys like it. Somewhere down the road, I'm going to have a very good rotation battle for you guys to watch. I'm just waiting for my friend to start up his channel. He's waiting on that. And I hope you guys will enjoy that. Also, go check out the T4 League. The Frontier League is open. We welcome any and all challengers. Peace, guys. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed that Gears of War 3 episode I uploaded yesterday. I decided that every Sunday I'm going to try to upload a Gears of War 3 online match. I may be playing with somebody else, or I may be playing solo. I'm still fairly new to the whole third-person shooter thing, so I am going to be, I guess, crappy, is what some people would label, but you know what? It's whatever. So, see you guys.